It's a little strange that Luke keeps missing Laura.
Yeah, but he's hot on a trail now, I hope.
Well, Hanover, was it?
Yeah, what do you know about that place?
Not much. Except that Laura keeps getting farther and farther away from us.
Well, it may take Luke and Laura a little bit longer to get back here, but they will be back.
Of course they will. Won't that be wonderful?
I just keep thinking. I mean, the worst part of all of this is we're just sitting around doing nothing. I feel useless.
Hey, look, like it or not, this is Luke's quest. Now, it's a one-man show, and that's the way it's going to have to be.
His.
Right. All we can do is sit here and wait. If he wants our help, we'll give it to him. In the meantime, though, there is something we can do.
Anything.
I want to recap that first time that Agnes saw Laura in the barn.
But, Robert, we have been over that and over that.
Humor me, will you? Let's go over it again.
Okay, just like I told you. We just driven back from Port Charles. Agnes went out to the barn to gather the eggs.
And that's when I saw her through the window, Laura, sitting in the hay. Now, why the barn door was locked, I don't know. But I called out to Whit, and I called, and I called, and I called. But by the time I got him down from the road where he was helping that fellow with the van, Laura was gone.
Wait a minute. What van? What fella? Did you mention this to Luke?
Oh, I might have in passing.
Well, was he somebody you knew?
No, just some stranger in a repair truck. But what the heck, I figured with this sudden spring snow, a lot of people were going to get bogged down.
Okay, listen, this particular guy, can you describe him?
Tall, dressed in coveralls. That's about the only thing that stood out on him.
Did you notice his eyes?
It's hard to tell because he was wearing them mirrored glasses.
Robert.
Wait a minute. Hold
But
on.
it could be.
Yeah, I know it's a possibility. And this kind of thing could well fit into the modus operandi of one David Gray. But proving it's going to be something else.
Mr. Whitaker, do you think you could notice this man or recognize him if you saw him again?
Well, it's hard to say. Did I mention he had a scarf that covered his chin, and besides the glasses he was wearing, he had a hat, and I don't know.
You're tired,
I just
Whit.
don't know.
We all are.
This staying up all night isn't helping anybody. None of us are thinking straight.
Yeah, but shouldn't we let Luke know what's going on? I mean, the possibilities.
Let him know what? We don't know anything for sure.
Besides, if Luke's driving from Hanover right now, it could be a couple of hours before we hear from him.
Okay. What do you say we all get some sleep?
It sounds like a brilliant idea to me. You know where to go.
Yeah.
Same room. And honey, you go on upstairs and to the left. Bathroom's up there, too. Come on, Whit.
No.
Come on, honey, let's go to bed. Oh. I'm tired.
Good morning, Laura.
Is that all it is, morning?
Now, don't go getting grumpy on me again. You should be happy you got to sleep in a bit.
Oh, right, on that lumpy old cot. I'm surprised I got to sleep at all. I don't know why I just couldn't go home.
Mr. Gray thought you might have been lonely.
In other words, he wanted me kept under guard.
Nobody said that.
Nobody had to. When are they getting back, anyway?
Oh, dear.
Mel and David. They've been gone all night, haven't they?
I suppose so.
Why? Why would they be gone all night? What were they trying to do?
You just calm down.
No, Miss Rumkin, I need to know.
They've been taking care of business, that's all.
What kind of business could take all night?
I wouldn't discuss it even if I knew. Mr. Gray doesn't appreciate people looking into his affairs.
I wish Mel would just come back and take me home. What is it? Is he out there? Is he back?
There's nobody out there. It's too early. Now, you come on and sit down, read a magazine, and get a load off your feet.
Yeah, but what if Mel and David come back?
Well, you'll be the first to see them come through the front door.
Set out another cup of coffee, Agnes.
Did you get any sleep?
A little.
How much is a little, honey?
Well, I just spent most of the time just laying in bed waiting and thinking about that man in the van.
I'm thinking about him myself.
Robert, what if Gray is involved with this?
It's a long shot.
But it's a shot, and if that's the case, There's a chance my sister's involved.
Well, how's that?
Well, my sister looks a lot like Laura Spencer. This blonde Luke's following could be her.
Oh, no. I know Laura Spencer, and I saw Laura Spencer in my barn.
I realize that. But, Robert, they could have pulled a switch.
Look, understand this. I'm not ruling out any of the possibilities, all right?
And what is the matter?
The point is it'd be a whole lot easier if we could actually prove what Gray was up to.
Robert, the picture.
Do you have a picture of this, David?
The police did a composite drawing of him. I have a copy of the newspaper in my hotel room.
Well, isn't that in Port Charles?
How long would it take to us to get there and come back?
Wait a minute, I've got a better idea. Wait a minute. I'll call Tiffany. She's, in that coffee house. Across the way. What's the number? Yeah, now listen, she should be able to tell us if Gray's still there.
Okay.
Yeah, look, I want to speak to Tiffany Hill, please. Well, she's probably the only person in the shop. Yet a tall, good-looking girl. Yeah, right, got it. Look, if by some chance Gray's not there, we'll get Tiffany to go over to the hotel, grab the paper, and head up to Beach's Corners.
Great.
Robert, darling, is that you?
How did you know?
Well, who else would have paged me in this godforsaken place?
Now, listen, tell me. Now, what do you know about David Gray?
Nothing. There's been no sign of him, and for that matter, nobody else.
But the store's open,
The little old lady was dusting her treasures a few moments ago, darling.
and there's been nobody in or out.
I've been watching it faithfully. This assignment is about like the antique store, dead.
Okay, look, drop it for now. I've got something else for you to do.
More exciting, I hope.
Well, I don't know about that, but listen, I need you to bring up a copy of the newspaper with a composite drawing of David Gray in it. It's in Jackie's room at the Croydon.
The second or third drawer.
She says it's in one of the drawers. Now, can you do it?
Oh, I think I can handle it, darling, but how do I get in?
Hold on a second. Jackie, listen, how does she get into this pleasure palace of yours?
I told her to just use her wallet.
Yeah, I heard that, darling.
Got it.
Oh, and one more thing. Any news from Luke?
Well, listen, he's still hot on the trail. In fact, listen, get off the line because he could be trying to get in touch with us right now, okay? Bye-bye.